Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Nate's Pink Bookshelf. My name is Nate Denise for those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video. And as the title says, this is going to be my Racing to Read book tag for the Reading Rush. And I'm super excited to be doing this tag. I think the questions are so cute and funny, and yeah, we're just gonna dive right in. So the first question is warm up, a book that stretches your mind. And for that, I'm going with the series, but I'm gonna show you guys the sixth book. So this is Assassins. This is book 6 in the Left Behind series by Tim LaHaye and Jerry B. Jenkins. This series is a Christian sci-fi dystopian series based on the end time. So it's literally the Book of Revelations put into a 13-book series plus a trilogy prequel, if that makes sense. So it's like 16 books total for the adult version. They do have a teen version as well. It's a whole thing, but this really stretches my mind. The entire series, books 1 through 5, have been so phenomenal. They have really made me want to study the Bible a little bit more, especially the Book of Revelation. I have not studied Revelation at all yet, personally, just because it's not scary, but you know, I just want to wait till, you know, I get a little bit mature in the word. But yeah, this stretches my mind to the T. Just the quotes, the beautiful writing, the characters, what people are going through, the way they are dealing with it spiritually and mentally and physically and emotionally, and it's just so good, so good. I'm excited to be diving into book 6. Cannot wait. So yeah, the Left Behind series, but I am showing you guys book 6, which is Assassins. I will be starting it today. Next question is start line. What's a book that you started but never finished? The only one on my bookshelf that I've started and haven't finished and still have a bookmark in, 12 Kings and Sharakhai. I think that's how you say that, Sharakhai, by Bradley P. Beaulieu. This is an adult fantasy, and it's good. I got to page 353. So I read 38 chapters and then I completely stopped. This book has a total of almost 600 pages. I read all of this with an audiobook. I haven't gotten to this. I just really need to start over. I will be rereading this from the beginning over. This is the first book in his series. I don't remember the name. I think it's like The Shattered Realms or something like that. Let me see. The Song of the Shattered Sands is the series, and I know it's a long series because I do have the other books on ebook. But yeah, this is one that I started and never finished. I started this during one of the Tome Topples. I will leave it. You can click the I to go to the Tome Topple video that I'm talking about. I can't remember which one. But I started it then and I just never finished it. So this is my pick for that. Okay, so question number 3 is Sprint, a book you read really quickly. And there was a lot, but the first one I could really think of was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I read this really quickly. I did dye spray edges on my book, but I read this book super quick. It is YA fantasy, and it deals with Carden and Jude, Fae, Dark Fae. Love it. It is just amazing. Just the entire trilogy is amazing, and I know that there's another book that she's writing based on Carden, so I'm super excited for that. But yes, we have The Cruel Prince. That is my pick. Marathon is the 4th question, and it's what's your favorite long book? So for that, I really can't go with a Brandon Sanderson because the Brandon Sanderson ones I've read are only like 600 pages long. I've read Warbreaker. I've read, oh my god, what's the other one? Elantris. I've read Mistborn. I haven't touched his like well-known series, which I don't even know the name of the first book. Can't remember. But I haven't read the most famous series from him. I haven't read yet. I started Mistborn. Need to actually read the last 2 books, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But like my favorite long book, this book is about 600 pages pretty much, and I got this from a blog tour that I did a while ago when this came out. When did this book come out? Oh, I still got all the information in here. This book came out in 2019. Oh, so a year ago. And I was super excited. I'm actually on the blog tour for the 3rd and final book. I think it's the 3rd and final book, but I'm super excited, and that's gonna be Rona Kings by Jenn Lyons. I freaking adore this book. This book was everything to me. I love it so much. Out of all the long books that I've read, this is definitely like my favorite one so far. I have yet to get my hands on like a finished copy, but I think I have a finished copy of book 1 and 2 coming in the mail along with an arc for book 3. I will definitely be reading. Like, I tabbed this baby up. This is like my older tabbing system, so I will be re-tabbing, but this series was like amazing. So I'm actually kind of happy that I have another copy of this coming because I did update my annotating system, so it'll be great to have the arc and then have a finished copy. So yeah, this one here, I definitely would recommend you guys check it out. It is high fantasy. It deals with dragons and demons, and it's so good. So The Runa Kings by Jenn Lyons. Okay, so question 5 is hurdles. What's a book that had ups and downs? Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. The feels. First of all, you see the tabs, right? This book had me in my emotions and my feelings, mentally, physically. Like, there were times where I was just like frustrated with the way the writing was going, but then I fell in love with it. There was times I was frustrated with like the romance because I wanted more, but it was really angsty. The situation with Donica, if you read it, you know the ups and downs. The romance had me in my ups and downs. I just, yeah, hands down, hands down. So we love Miss Sarah J. Maas. I'm trash for her. Like, I love her writing. Her writing is not like the most intelligent, but it's one of those books that's a guilty pleasure for me. I truly enjoy it, and for her first adult urban fantasy, this was phenomenal, and I can't wait for the rest of the book series. I cannot wait for the rest of the books in the series to come out. So yeah, we have this. Okay, so question number 6 is finish line. A book you were proud to finish. Illuminae by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff. Now, I have read books from both authors, like their own individual books. I could not stand this book for the life of me. I listened to the audiobook. I read, I think I read this during the same time that I was reading the 12 Kings of Sharakhai during one of the tome tapples. I was tempted to give up. So I'm very proud of myself for finishing this book, but this book will be unhauled. I don't care for it. It is sci-fi. I'm like, I don't mind sci-fi. I like sci-fi books, but this just didn't do it for me. Like, I have no attachment to this book at all. When I unhaul books, because I'm gonna unhaul books in another 2 weeks, this is going. Like, this is getting off of my shelves. And I actually got this from a local library when they had their book sale. They have 2 book sales a month, a spring and a fall. I'm glad I read it to see what the hype was, but this just was not it for me. Like, I'm glad I finished it, and now it can go bye-bye. So I'm sorry if you guys love this book, but for me, I didn't care for it too much. So Illuminae by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff. Okay, so question 7 is gold medal. Best book you've read during a readathon. Hands down, Slay. Slay by Brittney Morris has literally been one of my favorite books I've read during a readathon, and I actually read it this year in February for Blackathon, I believe, and Valentine. I read it for both of those readathons in February, and this was a 5-star read. I love this book so much. It is phenomenal. First of all, it's pretty like this. It is pretty without the dust jacket on it. I love this so much. This is going to be YA, I don't even, sci-fi, YA sci-fi type of thing. Yeah, this was just one of my favorites ever, and I did spray paint the edges lavender. This right here, hands down, and any readathon that I've done so far, this is literally my #1 favorite and the one that I immediately think of. So Slay by Brittney Morris. And the 8th and final question is participation ribbon, an underrated book you wish got more attention. For that, I'm gonna go with Woven in Moonlight by Isabel Ibanez. I can never say her name right, I apologize, but this book is so good. I thoroughly enjoyed everything about this book. This book is just everything and more to me. It's fantasy here, and what I like about the magic system in this book pretty much is that it's based off of the moon, and you have tapestry stuff going on that is more fantastical. It is based on Beaulieu history and politics, and you know, the romance in here was a little bit predictable, but it was also giving me like Zorro vibes at the same time. So I really enjoyed this, and I definitely would love to see more people read it. I definitely think it is a phenomenal book. And like the author actually herself designed the book cover. I cannot wait to see the cover of book 2. Can't wait for the release of book 2. It's really a great book. Not that many tabs, but I enjoyed it enough. But that is it for the Racing to Read, I think that's the name of the tag, Racing to Read book tag. I am excited to be doing this. I have been vlogging my day so far. This is day 1 of the reading rush. I have completed 2 of my reads so far for today, which is phenomenal. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you guys have done this tag and you're watching this tag, leave your links down below. I definitely want to check them out. But I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.